What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle, and today, my friends, we discuss FIFA 21 icons. Who should be included in the future? But I put together a long list, 25 names to be exact. If you want me to discuss all of them, you can drop a like on this video. I'll give you the preview down below in the comments if you want to go back and forth with me. When I started putting together a list, I was saying, oh my goodness, we have icons on icons on icons. We've got a lot to decide. Pick and choose. Because I know if I just give you the 10-piece, but without the extra sauce, the bells and whistles, no napkins, that just doesn't seem right. But at the same time, if I want to do this properly, I might have to break it up a little bit. So this is the way this works. My criteria: personal want, desire, how the icon will make a difference in FIFA. 2, their credentials, accolades, achievements. 3, notoriety. Kind of goes into credentials as well. Let's insert a disclaimer. This is my preference, my list. That's it. I know. In the comments, you're gonna tell me who you choose, who you'd pick up, who has priority, the express path to iconic status. Perfect. I'm giving you 25 names in the comments. I've got one honorable mention, and I haven't really been doing honorable mentions. I just want to talk about Beckham because people are gonna ask. He has a Pro Evo deal, I believe, so I don't think it's possible to see him in the near future in FIFA, but he's the definition of iconic, what he means to the game, influence, absolute specialist. I'm not sure he would be star-studded in FIFA, that his skill set would transcend from the real pitch to the virtual pitch. He definitely wouldn't be favored unless he did some of that behind-the-scenes work, such as Pirlo. How Pirlo finessed them 5-star skills, to this day, I still don't know. Pirlo's always had clean first touches, a certain lovely essence to the way that he moves, and a nonchalant, low-effort, stylistic approach to being able to pinpoint the passes, find the space, look so smooth, and have that aura, but he never had the skills. At best, I'd give him 4, but even there might be a slight reach. For sure, 3. He wasn't the fanciest with his footwork. I do wonder if Beckham would have leverage due to the Pro Evo contract, agreement, negotiation, whatever that looks like. At number 10, Cafu. Whew, energetic, that original Brazilian trait. He's position fluid. Realistically, he could play as a right back, a right wing, a center mid, a holding mid. Just put him on the pitch. He's like a fireman that of course could put out the fire, but he'll repair the building, and he's gonna have a barbecue cookout for the rest of the neighborhood. Got the whole collective. Maybe too undersized for traditional center back duties, but I'm sure he's capable. Fernando Torres. Who remembers El Nino? The kid. Proudly say I was there top to bottom for this man's career, start to finish. And that makes me feel lucky. I feel fortunate. I didn't just get a slice of the pizza. I got the entire pie. I missed nothing. And even though you could argue he maybe underperformed in certain tournaments and showings with the Spanish national team, he was still there and they were still winning. And I'm a strong believer in competition brewing a better product, developing everyone around you. High octane offense. In his prime, especially if his confidence was on the up and up, untouchable, limitless. This kid became a man and then became the man. Edgar Davids. Not only do we want the goggles, of course, this is the Dutch Conte with a skill move package. Maybe, just maybe, you can see 5-star skill. Might be a stretch, but you can make a case. COD actually stands for collect on delivery. And Edgar Davids, the pit bull, collecting every single delivery in the midfield. And then some. Davids has glaucoma, which is why he's always wore those goggles. And I'm convinced when he's on the football pitch, up here, he's actually in the clouds. I think that he's been smoking that reefer. Big fan of the green on green. At halftime, he doesn't need a water break. Stamina is good to go. I don't smoke, but I would imagine it would be more difficult to play a sport, even more so at the highest level. And I have no proof or confirmation that anything like this happened. Just throwing that in there. But I just wonder. You guys often get in the comments talking about my analogies. My mind might work a little bit different with how we describe what could be happening. I think. Samuel Eto'o. Man, could this guy finish? Mallorca, strong. Barcelona, legend. Inter Milan, solid. Even in the later stages of his career, when he went to Turkey, still getting a decent goal scoring record. The 1v1 just hit different. Sometimes I feel that you're born with the ability to find the corner. Just naturally, corner, got it. Unlock the space. Oh, it's there. Goes under a goalkeeper, a nutmeg. You know the drill. We've all played football with somebody that has this characteristic. Even when they don't take a good shot, it still finds the back of the net. Not talked about often, but his off-the-ball work, the runs that he's making, how he latches on to through balls, I'm convinced would have been an amazing American football wide receiver if he wanted to transition to a different sport. Maybe slightly undersized at 5'10" or 5'11". Iconic for his country, over 100 caps, 4 World Cups, 6 African Cup of Nations. Samuel Eto'o, we salute you. And he's gonna have the burner. Put this man in the game. Ashley Cole. First off, we need a left back. Badly. Very soon. Insert please. Right now, we've got one version of Zambrata. Does Zanetti have a fullback, a left back item? You don't want to play Maldini's left back or Petit. Who remembers Brema? Can we bring back Brema? Ashley Cole, he's got a claim. Best left back in Premier League history? Maybe? Just between Arsenal and Chelsea. Must have 350, 400 appearances. Someone do a stat check. I actually feel that he's underrated as a defender because we paid so much attention to his attacking intelligence and his attacking skill set. Whether that was the mix of being able to go forward, find passes or lanes of space, take players on. He's smooth, yet graceful and dynamic and very fast. Rapid might be the word. Very, very fast. Eric Cantona, 6'2". Did you see The Last Dance? Feel that he would have been a member of the Detroit Pistons if playing in the NBA. This could be Isaiah Thomas. I don't know if that's a disrespect in that example or not. Cantona definitely had the attitude. United fans, they may have called him King Eric, bowed down to him at certain times. Different type of player. Big body, powerful, durable, good in the air, good with the technique, good with the takedowns. Had vision. Still has vision. We're talking animal kingdom here. An eagle, an owl, sheep, goat. A lot of you don't know, sheeps and goats have amazing eyesight. Don't believe me? Pull up Google. Fun fact. Who says you don't learn anything from my videos? What's up? Welcome to the channel. Dirty Mike's International Geographic. Might have been lightweight, full of himself. Leadership skills were there. Could have been a pimp in a different life. We're all over the place with the Eric Cantona comparisons. We need to get out of here. I know y'all remember him flipping up the collar. There's a lot of highlights. You've seen those highlights. Innovative. Fashionista. Juninho. I'm biased. I'm a fan. Best free kick taker of all time. I'm not sure he's gonna really swing the game one direction or the other if you're looking at his potential statistical allocation from EA's perspective. What I'm saying is the FIFA gods are not gonna bless him in that department. But what this Brazilian manifested from dead ball situations, connected like no other. You don't need Tinder, no super match. You're not answering prompts. This isn't love at first sight. You get a better thing. It's the real connection. Juninho never needed Will Smith's help on a hitch. I hope you've seen that movie or you have no idea what I'm talking about. Adriana, brother. This is the most untapped, raw talent in a footballer in my lifetime, where we never got to see his true potential. Didn't put together a full career. And it's a sad story. I would watch The Untold Truth, a documentary about Adriana. What he experienced, what he went through. Left-footed, and had you thinking, maybe this is the next R9. He had that dirty, filthy, rough side to how he played football. But then at the same time, he could give you the classiest, clean, fine dining experience in a 1v1 or just a shot from outside of the box, and you say, what? That's silky. That's beautiful. Unexpected. Moments of greatness. The man was always in complete control. This is what I'm asking, EA. Honor this man with an icon foot idol. Dimitar Berbatov not only has one of the coolest names, but he was able to accomplish, showcase, create, tell a story, be the complete artiste on the pitch. You couldn't figure out what he was gonna do next. Definition of unpredictable. An absolute brilliant creative genius. And after all those superlatives and compliments, he also was able to showcase composure to the highest degree. If he wasn't a footballer, this man would be a surgeon. Self-assurance. He's not shaking left or right. I will say this, he's a bit laid back. I've had the pleasure of actually meeting him at the FIFA E World Cup last year, and some people say, well, maybe he's just a little bit lazy. His work rates aren't there. I'm not sure I'm willing to go that far. Berbatov knew what he had to offer. The reality, the majority of the time, Berbatov was the most technically gifted player on the pitch. Even if we're dealing with the biggest of clubs. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong. Francesco Totti. If he doesn't come with a loyalty trait, EA did a disservice. Please put this man in Ultimate Team. I like all his nicknames. The Golden Boy, the 8th King of Rome, the Gladiator. all of this seems fitting. Italian through and through. I'd love to share a dinner with Francesco. Prolific, no weaknesses in his prime. From passing to positioning, finishing, chip certified. Would you like chips with that dinner? Chocolate chip? Break me off a piece of that chip? Have I ruined that yet with dad jokes? He never showed any fear on the pitch. Shoot! I doubt he showed any fear off the pitch. Totti must be worshipped in Italy. Has to be. Put him into the game, EA. Sooner than later. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. Share it around the community. Remember, I put all the icons that I had in my initial list down below in the comments. If you want to add to that, we could put together a part 2 or a part 3 or just maybe a longer formed video. See if EA sees this, starts knocking out what they need to do on the legality side. We want their likeness. Put them into the game. Give them the right frame. Let them stand out. Shine a little bit. We want that announcement. But I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP. ASAP.